From your official UK station for Big Blue Nation, this is BBN Game Day.
Welcome to BBN Game Day. I'm Keith Farmer.
And I'm Christy Thomas. Thanks for joining us today. We've got a really great show lined up for you today, including the latest news for UK basketball, a great story on one UK football player, and really a whole lot more.
But let's start with Catesby, shall we? The UK Athletics Award Show happened earlier this week. And Christy, you were there as the MC.
Yes, it was a great night. It's actually great to be back because you consider that this is 2 years. 2019 was the last time they were all able to be in the same room. They did the Catesbys on BBN Tonight last year, and then it was virtual the year before that. So to actually be able to have everybody in the same room was great. It really was a great night, and UK does such a great job with this event. So I was thrilled to be there. Really, one of the highlights of my career has been to be involved in this particular event, but a lot of fun by lots of people.
So cool to see all the different athletes from all the different sports getting together and just being able to celebrate each other and dress up.
Dress up. It's the fit check. I said I was doing a fit check all night long to see who was wearing what and watching these young ladies in heels and seeing how they listen. And the young men, they clean up good. Everybody looks great, looks the part. So yeah, it really was a great time, a perfect night to celebrate. And our Maggie Davis was also there to check out the blue carpet. That was pretty cool, and catch up with some of the night's big winners.
Did you put a lot of thought into the fashion tonight?
This was about 15 minutes of thought and my girlfriend's input, so I can match the colors respectively.
Honestly, that's the way to do it. Smart man right here. Athletes from every single team on the University of Kentucky's campus were here, representing not only themselves, but their entire program and this entire university. They were recognized for awards honoring everything from scholarship to community service to national championships, and of course, awards that combine all of those things, especially the Mr. and Miss Wildcat Awards.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm just grateful for this, you know. Even I run out the place I can put my trophies, I'll probably just send it home.
Yeah, you're going to need a bigger room, right? A bigger bookshelf at least.
They got to give me a bigger room, but like, I don't know. But I might just send it home, trying to find a way I can send it home to my mom so she can put it somewhere back home.
The Catesby's obviously being the athletic department awards and just all the sports, have so much respect for all the other student athletes, and to have a night dedicated to all of us and to spend time with everyone across the athletic board is just awesome.
I like this award, and this is an award that means so much to me because it's not just athletics. It's your character, it's your community service, it's your academics, and so there's so much that goes into it. And so to even be a nominee for this award really just means so much to me, and I could not be more grateful for everyone here who's gotten me to this point, whether that be in the pool, in the classroom, or all of our trainers, all of our support staff. It really is just incredible all that goes into it.
Growing up, I always had, these idols that I looked up to that played softball, and now it's kind of like coming full circle that now I'm that idol, and I'm that, that player that these little girls get to walk up to and see me playing on a field and say, I want to do that someday. So just definitely a full circle moment that's kind of, warms my heart.
Mr. Wildcat, that's something so much bigger than just what you were able to do on a football field, embodying everything that this university represents as well.
I guess it just means that I'm doing something right. I just got to kind of keep trying to be the best that I can in all things that I do, and I think that that's what this award kind of represents, just being multifaceted and just being someone who represents the university well, and I just want to make sure that I continue to do that throughout my career here.
A couple of your fellow winners, Josh Pasco and Luke Fortner, obviously not here tonight, but to have 3 guys from the football team represented on this award had to be a record of some kind.
Yeah, I know. Coming off the season that we had, it doesn't surprise me, but it just goes to show just how many quality people we have in our program, and it shows that Coach Stoops and the rest of our staff are running a good ship over there. So, quality players, but also quality people.
Stand up on that stage and to look to your left and your right and see who you're up there with.
I know.
Was that kind of surreal?
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm with National Players of the Year in just about every sport. So I don't want to say I feel not qualified, but it's so amazing looking to my right and left and seeing people who will go professional and do so many amazing things and continue to do amazing things in their sport, and not only in their sport. And so to be on that same level, it's really humbling, and it's just such an amazing accomplishment that I really will cherish forever.
That's what makes Kentucky Kentucky. Is this university is full of just amazing people, and it's one thing to compete and win and be true competitors, but off the court, if you're not just a good person, good character, then that says something. So I think just being next to all those people of great, competitive maturity and also great quality of character, it just means a lot, and something I'll definitely cherish forever.
Riley and I, we were in the same dorm together freshman year, and, Allie Stumler, we've been through the same years together, and it's been a long, long journey, and it's definitely been hard on all of us, but they're amazing athletes, and I look up to each of them.
It's funny, like you think you're athletic, and then you see like a gymnast do something, you see a soccer player do something, you're like, oh, they got something that I don't.
The humbleness, God loves humble people, and He always bless them with more. For me, I always have a big smile on my face, and I gotta be grateful for everything. So I'm really happy for everything I got.
So I got these a couple days ago. They're not broken in. They're definitely hurting my feet, but I thought that they were worth it. Thought I'd bring a little spice into my life.
Of course, you got them just for this?
Absolutely, absolutely I did.
Well, these are your Miss Wildcat shoes then.
They are my Miss Wildcat shoes.
Look, I don't wear heels, but if I could find some of those fire shoes, like sneaker style or something, I'd get them. Those were cool.
I could so relate to Kayla Kowalik. My feet were killing me. My dogs were barking by the end of the night. I can promise you that. But what a fun night. What a great night for all those athletes.
Yeah.
And to be able to see them dressed up like that is a ton of fun. We'll have more Cat Speaks coverage coming up, including a look back at the best moments UK athletics celebrated over the past year. You won't want to miss this. We'll be right back.
BBN Gameday, sponsored by Coca-Cola, Hunt Brothers Pizza, Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, Kentucky Select Chevy Dealers, Kroger, Lexington Opera House, Papa John's, Shelter Insurance, and Specialty Foods Group.
This can't be right.
Trouble with your taxes? Filing your taxes doesn't have to be complicated. With Tax Act, filing is simple. Incoming! Switch to Tax Act and start for free.
Good morning, America. Today, thousands of our teammates will make and deliver over 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally, in towns large and small. From the heartland to the coast, our products are moving and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose. We love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 25 years. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust. Then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 7,500 locations inside a convenience store near you.
Miscellaneous expenses.
Tax worries. With Tax Act, you file for less and get your maximum refund. You're gonna need this. Oh, other way. Yeah.
Thank you.
Switch to Tax Act and start for free.
Tax Act. You're watching BBN Gameday.
Welcome back to BBN Gameday. Christy, when you think about it, it's been a pretty incredible year for UK athletics.
No doubt, a 10-win season for football, programs winning championships, athletes smashing records, and thanks to our friends with UK Sports Video, we can relive all of it. Here are the moments of the year.
In again. 4 of them for Will Levis. Across the 30. Makes a man miss at the 25. Hurdles a defender at the 20. Ball under foot. That's the center. And that's Rhodes. And it's a good one. Look at Rhodes go up and get it. Save. That would be your hat-trick.
She was phenomenal this evening, and she was near perfect on almost every single event.
Another all-around title, tying her career high with that 39.75.
Oh, there it is. Congratulations to Ty Washington. 10 assists.
Bravo, Ty Washington.
Take a shot. It was a great one. Hoffler got that right hand.
Look at Davey. It's coming to a touch. It's Davey.
Something that motivates me more more. They're my team. I love them so much, and we work so hard for what we have.
It's no news that she made a pull-up jump shot. Power it again.
Here we see Ryan Howard getting her just dues from the crowd checking out here on Senior Day.
Top catcher in collegiate softball. It's Kayla Kowalik.
It's blocked. Josh Pascal. And Kentucky's got it. The freshman Trayvon Wallace. Touchdown, Kentucky.
To make it a no-no for Stephanie Schoonover.
And Oscar Shibwe has himself an incredible game. That's 28 rebounds overall.
Kentucky clinches the series victory over number 8 TCU.
Let's go! Let's go! 25-7 for Wilby. It's 140.1.
Charles Linford Jr., your SEC discus champion. Kentucky will win the 4x4.
Focus in her eyes. There it is, the champion, U.S. Women's Open Amateur. 120-60. Oh, yeah, by a lot. He takes the title.
Four-man rush. Now a fifth comes in late. Throw downfield. Robinson's there. Caught inside the 30. Cuts it back. Oh, he hurted the defender. He's inside the 5.
8 seconds. Jasmine to Edwards. A straightaway three. Good! It's good! Dreana Edwards with a shot heard round the world. Fairy tale dreams come true. 40 years in the making.
2 laps of the track for standard length, but it's going to be home 50.78.
The 2020 team all-four individual national champion Will Shaner from the University of Kentucky.
The difference between the time to beat and the person to beat.
22:15 which is an incredible time.
First back-to-back champion since Kimberly
One
Duncan.
dark horse in all of this is Riley Gaines.
It's Gaines. It's Gaines. Claims her second championship of this SEC week.
Kentucky is the outright SEC champion. Marks it in permanent ink.
And for the second time in 4 years, it's 10 victories for the Wildcats.
At Kroger, we believe fresh is all about standards. That's why we do up to a 27-point inspection on our produce. Like for oranges, we check for color and scarring and more, keeping only the best of the best on our shelves. Because when it comes to fresh for everyone, we believe the juice is worth the squeeze. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
No one knows better than me that car crashes happen. But what I don't understand are the injuries and the deaths that are 100% preventable. Like the injuries caused by folks who will not buckle up their seatbelt, or crashes caused by folks who won't stop messing with their phone. Sometimes the drivers in those wrecks can't be saved. So please, be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up, put the phone down.
When Jeremy Flax initially committed to play football at a junior college in Kansas, neither Jeremy nor his mom, Sandra, knew that would eventually lead him to a starting role on the Big Blue Wall. But this is the year it could finally happen. Maggie Davis sat down with them both to talk about their journey and why Mark Stoops made a memorable pit stop in Detroit along the way.
Even when he was a little bitty baby, he was throwing a football. As soon as he can pick one up, he was playing ball, and I think this is just who he's meant to be.
And where he's meant to be. Although Kentucky wasn't the original destination, Independence Community College, a junior college program in Independence, Kansas, came first.
That was a different type of place. It was nowhere like Kentucky at all.
In high school, I really didn't know about all the rivals camps and going out and like getting recruited and stuff like that. I wasn't really thinking about that. I had a lot of other stuff to deal with outside of that. So that wasn't really my main motive when I was in like high school. It's hard for a lot of people. You see a lot of guys get overlooked in high school and stuff like that just because they didn't have the outreach or they didn't know how to get their name out there like that. And I was kind of just one of those guys. I was pretty good, I was pretty decent, but I just never had the resources to go out and really advertise myself to coaches.
Once he started playing for Independence, it didn't matter Flax wasn't able to advertise himself. They could do that for him. That's how he caught the eye of then Kentucky assistant coach Steve Clinkscale.
He was probably the first guy that really had me really thinking about going to Kentucky.
From there, Clinkscale and other coaches, including John Schlarman and Eddie Gran, went to Kansas to meet with Flax. But eventually, they went to Detroit to meet with someone maybe even more important in this recruiting process.
Coach Stoops and Coach Klink, they actually went to my mom's job.
They came to my school a couple times. They came to my home and talked with me. They read stories to the kids. They really talked with all the staff, and they were just so inviting and just so friendly. It was so special. I would never forget them being there.
Did the kids like him?
Oh my gosh. For one, when I told everybody that Coach Stoops was coming, the whole building was in an uproar, just whispering, oh my God, he's coming, he's coming. Everybody was looking out the window. The kids were all excited, and when they came, it was like they were royalty.
My mom teaches kindergartner, preschoolers, so, you know, they all over the place, and they were in there just really cordial, and they came to the house, and that stuff just made, like, the actions just showed me that they care and that they really wanted me there.
One of the kids had started to act up, and then the coach just said, come here, and just kind of hugged him close to him and said, help me read the story. And the little boy just calmed right down. And I was like, oh, this is so awesome. Now, if you have that kind of patience with a 4-year-old, okay, I know my son is gonna be in good hands. That pretty much sealed it for me.
So Mom was Team Kentucky from that point on, right?
She was Team Kentucky probably before I was, most definitely.
Flax played in 2 games back in 2020, and then Liam Cohen arrived in Lexington as the Cats' new offensive coordinator. That's when things started to change again.
I think Flax right now has probably solidified himself a little bit there at right tackle and done a nice job.
3 months later, Dare Rosenthal announced he was transferring from LSU to Kentucky. He took over the left tackle spot, and Darian Kennard returned to the right side. Both started in all 12 regular season games last season. We thought it would be you at right tackle, right? And then so much changed.
Yeah. It wasn't even as much as Dare coming in, because I'm not scared of competition. We love competition, so that didn't really bother me. It was just a lot of things outside of football that was just going on with me internally that was ultimately just affecting me physically on the field. It kept me back for a while, and then I was doing fine in the spring, but then one day I come out and I just look like a totally different person, but the next day I look like a starter again. So that inconsistency really just messed me up, and of course, it's hard for the coaches to trust in that when you kind of that inconsistent player, because they know what you can do, but it's can you do it every single time.
This year, Flax says his stability has to start off the field.
You got to be consistent in everything you do in life, whether it's waking up and making your bed every day or coming in and doing something nice for somebody else. It really starts there. The outside things like school and making sure things good with my family and stuff like that. Just the mental part where I had to make sure I was emotionally happy so I could physically be happy to play good enough and strong enough for the team.
He's hoping a new coach will help with that too, and so far so good. Flax called his relationship with first-year offensive line coach Zach Yenzer both father-son-like and brother-to-brother.
He's going to demand what he has to demand out of you, and all he expects for you is to give full 100% effort. But at the same time, if you do mess up, he's not going to turn into like devil's advocate and just start yelling at you or try to pull you out or something like that. It's better that way, especially from a player standpoint, because you don't want to go out on the field and feel like you do one thing wrong and then you out of there, because then it mess up your mental before you even go on the field in general. He's going to actually talk to you, coach you, like be that friend, be that mentor in that moment to get you better, and that's the relationship that he has with me and that he has with everybody.
Does that make sense? So the wider he is, the more I got to intersect him on this angle right here.
Jeremy's been talked about a lot this spring by all of the coaches, potentially a starter this year on the offensive line. How excited are you for this season for him?
I am so super excited for Jeremy. Jeremy has come a long way. That's his passion, and I talk to him well, a lot. I call him almost every day. and say, hey, you hang in there, you hang in there. You don't have to tell me all your problems or whatever, but I just want you to know that your mom has your back. Jeremy has really matured a lot since he's been there. And he's turned from a little boy to a grown man. You can see the difference in him, the way he talks, the way he thinks, the way he carries himself. So I'm very proud of him.
I know I did a lot to get to this point, and just keeping that mindset and keeping my thoughts of where I was at, it just makes me keep wanting to go harder because the job is not done.
Great job, Maggie, and I think I can speak for all of us here when I say we are big Jeremy Flax fans. So big thanks to both Jeremy and Sandra for their time. We've got more show coming up right after this.
A special thank you to our cornerstone partners, Central Bank, the official bank of UK Athletics, and Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Do 2 W-2s make a W-4?
Hi, I'm April. I know tax season can be a little messy. With Tax Act, you get your maximum refund. Switch to Tax Act and start for free.
Tax Act.
It's Chevy Truck Month, and it's time to add the perfect accessories to your new Chevy. Make it bolder. Make it work harder. Make it your own. Find new possibilities. Find new roads. Very well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on most Chevy pickup trucks. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance toward the eligible purchase of a new Chevy truck with accessories. See your Kentucky Select Chevy dealers.
Using tax filing software. Smart. Know what's smarter? Using Tax Act. The one with the expertise to help you get more. Switch to Tax Act and start for free.
Tax Act.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at this week for the Wildcats, brought to you by Toyota. The basketball roster continued to come into focus this week when Illinois State transfer Antonio Reeves committed to the Cats. The 6'6" wing led his team in scoring, averaging just over 20 points per game on 47% shooting, 39% from deep, and 82% from the free throw line. Pretty good transfer portal pickup for the Cats.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Baseball plays in Florida in Gainesville Saturday at 6 p.m. on the SEC Network Plus, and on Sunday at noon on the SEC Network. First series for the Cats in the Gators' new stadium.
And it's senior weekend for the softball team. Kentucky against Mississippi State, the Cats' final home series of the season. 5 seniors will be honored today, starting at 2:45. Before that, 3 o'clock first pitch. That'll also be on the SEC Network. The Bulldogs are just 1 game behind Kentucky, so this is an important series. And, of course, would love to send these seniors out with a win.
More BBN Game Days coming up right after this.
Better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of this slice right here is gonna just keep getting better. From the first bite to the spicy sausage bite to this string of melty cheese. And then bam! You got that crispy piece, the gooey piece, that sauce, that dip. And just when you're thinking this slice cannot get any better, you get to that epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
See you guys.
Growing up, my parents always encouraged me to do what's right, even if it wasn't easy. I'd always hear my mother's voice say, "Do the right thing." That stuck with me. Every day, just do the right thing. That's it. The rest takes care of itself.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe in doing the right thing for our customers and our communities. For award-winning claims and sales service, find an agent at shelterinsurance.com.
The sun shines bright, the corn tops ripe, and birds make music all the day. This is our old Kentucky home, a place where we take the time to create and enjoy life's sweetest pleasures, like the finest Kentucky bourbon, the most authentic bluegrass music, and the most heartwarming family meal times that feature the highest quality meats from Kentucky Legend. Serve your family the very best. Kentucky Legend, where food ought to come from.
It's our Coke Play of the Week, and it's a BOGO. 2 sports for the price of 1. UK gymnasts Raina Worley and Haley Davis technically throwing out the first pitch at the UK baseball game this week. But, of course, they put their own spin on it. I can say that's probably a first to ever happen there. Look at that. And I would consider those strikes, okay? Like, I'm going to throw them a bone here and say that those are strikes.
I love that picture.
Why not just do that and then just toss the ball in there for a strike? I think that's pretty good. All right, so listen, be sure to check out your TV guide and see where we're airing in your area next week. It could be a special time because of the Kentucky Derby, but we do have a show. You know a thing or two about that Derby thing
we will be definitely covering that.
Yes.
Until then, we'll see you next time on BBN Game Day.
BBN Game Day, sponsored by Coca-Cola, Hunt Brothers Pizza, Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, Kentucky Select Chevy Dealers, Kroger, Lexington Opera House, Papa John's, Shelter Insurance, and Specialty Foods Group.